What is up, guys? It's that GTA fan 720 with yet another tutorial. This time, you guys saw my video on how to speed up Windows, make it all nice and fast and snaptastic. So, how do you do the same for your Android phone? Now, we all have Android phones. I mean, unless you have an iPhone, or you have a Windows phone, or you have a flip phone, or you have a old school BlackBerry maybe? Or you have a phone that isn't one of the phones I just mentioned. There, now I covered everyone. Okay, so you have an Android phone. If you're watching this video, you probably have an Android smartphone. So if you have an Android phone, what do you do? Because especially if you got a Galaxy, these phones get kind of slow over time. Over time, you get a lot of updates, you get a lot of new patches and stuff. Sometimes just kind of bogged down. You got a lot of stuff, you got a lot of apps installed, you got a lot of pictures and videos, and just starting to be a little bit sluggish. So how do we remedy this issue? Well, in just a few easy steps, I can show you how to remedy the issue. And no crap, no unnecessary editing. Let's just go straight into this. First one, Malwarebytes Anti-Malware, the same app that I use on desktop. Now, Malwarebytes works very well on mobile, as does on Windows. That's the thing. It's like, well, it already works on Windows, so why not see if the Android version's good? And sure enough, it is. Unlike the desktop version, the free version of Malwarebytes Anti-Malware for mobile actually includes the automatic scanning. So this is great. So you just run the scan and it'll literally say in plain English, the scanner found no malware on your device. It's idiot proof. You're safe, you're good, there's nothing on here. Okay? Now, get rid of all that Lookout and Verizon, that's all crap. None of that works. It's stupid. It just doesn't, it's just bloatware that slows your phone down even more. Just get rid of that. If your computer comes, or your phone, anything comes with something, it's probably crap, okay? So, what next? Your phone ain't got a virus. Your phone doesn't have a virus. It doesn't have any kind of thing, but it's still slow. So how do we clean that out? Well, your storage is probably running out, unless you got like a 256 gig iPhone 7 Plus or something like that, or you have like a massive SD card in your phone. But either way, somehow your phone's still slow. So, well, what else did we use on desktop? We use CCleaner. I know it sounds like I'm just kind of essentially making the same video twice, but the truth is that these are legitimately the best app I found. I've seen many mobile apps that try to be virus scanners and system cleaners, and the truth is that CCleaner Malwarebytes in my testing just work the best. And so they work the best, and they also I'm familiar with them because I use them on desktop. So why would I not use them? And they work beautifully. I've had a lot of people with computers and phones. I install these two programs, I run them, and their computers and phones are just so much better. My aunt even commented after I installed these and ran them on her phone. She said, "Oh, it's much cooler now. It doesn't get as hot as it used to." So there you go. You got some heat problems. If you're rocking the Galaxy Note 7, you don't want it to blow up in your face. This might help a little bit. So you got CCleaner, and it's very simple. It just says, hey, analyze your phone or your device or whatever, run the analyzation, and then as you're running the analyzation, it'll say, hey, we're cleaning up a bunch of stuff. So it'll say, hey, we're cleaning up cache, or cleaning up all this stuff, or we're at least we're searching for it. At least. Please excuse my camera. I usually use this as my camera, and I'm obviously using it. So yeah, it detects cache and downloads. By default, it'll select your downloads and all that. I have that turned off because I do download some apps from sources other than the Play Store. And then, downloads. I have things that are downloaded. I don't want to delete them. So you uncheck those boxes. But you can check like Google Maps cache, call logs. I like to keep all my call logs personally, especially if it's like an important call. I also record all my calls personally. But yeah, so hit clean, and then boom, cleaning completed. So we've just cleaned out like over 2 gigs of space on this phone. So that's pretty good, I'd say. So now it's for storage and memory, we're at pretty good marks. Okay, they used to be. Of course, I cleaned a bunch of stuff off my phone before this, so that's there. And you might be thinking, that's awesome, but my phone just lags. It's like, you have an older Galaxy or something like that, or you have a Galaxy in general, because even the S8 seems to be lagging now. Or you have another highly skinned version of Android, like say you have an LG, you have HTC and Motorola are usually lighter with their skins, but sometimes lag's still there. So what do you do? Is there anything else you can do? Well, there is. It's a bit more advanced, but I promise it's not that hard. You're not going to be deleting System32 or anything like that. If this is all you wanted and you're good, bye-bye. Have fun. If you want to dive in a little bit deeper, not that much deeper, it's not that complicated. I'm just saying there are some very novice users out there, and they might not understand this next step. And you don't have to do it. If you decide, I'm not comfortable doing that, go ahead. It's your phone. I don't make the decisions. I'm just simply bringing you the information so that way you can help yourself if need be. So go to settings, and then scroll down. You might have to look out where this is or anything, but either way, it'll be around system. It'll say about phone, and it will have this thing called build number. So it's right here. If I can get it to focus, build number. So what you do is you take that build number and you tap it. You tap it a bunch of times, and then it'll say developer mode has been turned on. Mine was already turned on, so it said it's already been turned on. But you press it like 7 or 10 times, and it says, hey, you're now a developer. And all you have to do is back out of that, and then down at the bottom, you will see developer options. So you click on developer options, and you don't have to touch any of this. There's a couple things I personally touch, like I enable forced GPU rendering, I enable USB debugging, include bug reports in power menu, and what else do I have? And forced activities to be resizable, because I'm on a Galaxy Note, so I have multitasking and stuff like that. So I like to have everything work. And but yeah, that's not relevant. Okay, all you need to know is scroll down to where it says window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animator duration scale. They're just scales. Look up scales. They're at the bottom, and you'll find them. They look like this. Okay, they're right there. Come on. But yeah, and you can see I have them set animation scale 0.5x. It defaults to 1x, so 1 times, that's the usual thing. Now, if you're a person, Gary's here. If you're a person who doesn't care for animations, you just want things to be super, just let's go, snappy, then turn this all off. You know, because you can select one of these. They're all the same, and you can either turn them off or you can turn them all the way up to 10x. I like 0.5x because that's a happy medium between speed and eye candy, you know, so fancy animations. It's the perfect combination for me. If you like the animations, but you still want to be a little bit snapper, then 0.5 is your choice. Okay? And if you have all the time in the world and you just want to slow down your phone as much, I don't know why you want to do that, but you have animation scale 10x is the maximum. I don't even want to try that because I'll probably want to throw my phone out the window. Anyways, put it on 0.5x or off, or if you're still happy with 1x, then leave it. No problem. But either way, do that, and then that's basically it. You know, again, this is kind of a novice thing for the more tech-enthused Android people, but if you're new to the platform or if you just didn't know these things, you know, you don't really dive into the system settings, you kind of just, you know, make calls, text, go to Facebook once in a while, whatever you do with your phone, then you definitely know now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, then that's awesome. You know, your phone's going to be really nice and snappy and all that. And if you guys have any questions, then definitely drop them in the comments below. And I mean, yeah, if you guys are having any problems, any questions, comments, concerns about this, or if there's something else that you know about this, definitely drop them in the comments below. I'm pretty sure my viewers will really appreciate it. So, anyway guys, this is That GTA Fan 720 signing out. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Check out many of my other tutorials, like how to speed up Windows, how to turn on VMware and enable virtualization, and there's probably more. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Totally not ripping off Austin Evans there.